Forgot my cape. Forgot my cape.
Yeah, you can just be a guest this time.
What do you want to do?
Brent?
Yeah.
There you go. You know what else?
Queanbeyan.
And I forgot my cape. Do you reckon I'll be able to borrow yours a bit later?
Yeah?
Yeah, right, you can keep it for now. Yeah.
Okay. What?
Oh, I'll work out the right time.
Oh, okay.
That'll
Is
be
that just like a clobber over the head and it'll just turn up?
No, we'll do it. Everyone else won't notice it. I'll just 1 minute you're wearing the cape, then
Yeah,
I am. And then I am. I was going, oh, hang on,
And
what
then
just
I'm going,
happened?
yeah.
I'll go, oh,
Yeah,
shit, I'm wearing a cape. How did that happen?
Magic.
Why's Brent in the bin?
Cut to shreds.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the arsehole who says that none of this is real, but personally, I've never felt anything, I've never seen anything. So, yeah, this...
How about now?
How many tours have you done?
3 or 4.
Okay. What's the weirdest thing that's happened?
I got beaten up.
Got beaten up.
Yeah.
Not
Told
by
to F off
tour guide.
and beaten up.
Got F off and beaten up by...
Some dude. That's dead.
I do. Got beaten up by a dead dude. Okay.
Beat up by a dead dude. I nearly pulled my bestie off her feet.
Wow. Okay, so that's changed the stakes a little bit. We going to that house? Good, we're not going to that house.
We're not going to that house.
Right.
That's why I did a jig.
Let's not go to the...
Let's not go to that
dead-
house.
The dead dude beat you up house.
See
Oh.
the Macedonian dance.
I got fingered by a ghost once.
Awesome.
Well, kind of. It was close to a fingering. It was like really close to a date.
Damn.
Like in scrape. And then we moved on. Lucky I
You
had...
missed out, mate.
Yeah, well,
Seriously.
I was lucky I had my cape on. His fingernail got caught up in the fabric. That's a lesson to everyone. If you want to avoid being fingered by a ghost, just make sure you're wearing a thick cape.
Queanbeyan City, ladies and gentlemen. It's now a proud community, 177 years of age, almost as old as the nation of Australia itself. Regarded as a city of champions in many areas, sporting, business, entertainment and culture. This is the side of Queanbeyan I'm sure you all know well and are familiar with. However, there is another side to this city, a side less well known. A side that lies in front of us all every day we do not see nor hear about. A side shrouded in mystery and intrigue. And this is the side of Queanbeyan we wish to reveal to you tonight. Your host for the evening will be the Mistress of Mystery, Nichole, who has spent the past 7 years of her life researching and writing on the city and is therefore the collector of these intricate and macabre tales.
Oh, here we go.
Good evening to you all, and on this dark and almost stormy night. To paraphrase the most famous of those to walk amongst the shadows of darkness, Bram Stoker's Dracula. Welcome to our dominion, mysterious Queanbeyan. This evening we welcome someone who may well be an associate of the Dark Prince himself, Mr. Damian Callinan.
That's me.
Thank you for joining us tonight.
Dark Princing it up. Yeah, bring it to the Q-Town.
And have you given any reason as to why you've decided to join us tonight? Is it the history?
I was just drawn. I don't know about you guys, but I just before I even came to town, I was compelled to ring you. I feel like something significant's going to happen. Yeah.
The past is a prism through which we confront the deepest of all of our fears. Not just failing at comedy on stage. Not just the dark or the unknown, but actually that final frontier, death itself.
Oh gee, I've died many times. But I've
Now-
come back.
1838. The era of Queen Victoria was just beginning, and this was the most superstitious period in all of human history outside the Middle Ages. A time you remember well, I'm sure, Damian.
Yeah.
So it was common practice for clocks to be stopped at the hour of death and mirrors covered to prevent the deceased spirit from being trapped in the looking glass.
Yeah.
For the Victorians, though, death was not the most tragic event. Not being properly mourned or remembered was most to be feared, almost like a comedian. And if failed to be done correctly, it was thought that the soul would remain behind, trapped in the land of the living, eternally seeking acknowledgement. Tonight, then, we will seek to both remember and acknowledge. And as we do, we have some equipment that there are those who suggest may help us reach across that last great divide.
I brought my own vibrator if that's it. Batteries are playing up.
Too much use.
Too much use.
Now, the compass and the divining rods, old school methods. If the needle moves from north or behaves erratically, it could be being disturbed by something unnatural. The divining rods, hold them like so, see if they move of their own volition, and if they do, are we truly not alone?
Or are your hands shaking?
Could be that too, it's a bit cold this evening.
Yeah, it's cold.
There's that as well. We have an infrared thermometer because they suggest that in the world of the paranormal, hot and cold spots could be spirits manifesting. When you feel a temperature change from Arctic to subarctic this evening, you simply point it at a surface, take a reading, then at another nearby and do the same and see if you register much of a difference. Is he dead yet?
53 degrees Fahrenheit, whatever that is.
Actually, Brett might know about that.
Yeah, Fahrenheit 53 would be looking what, maybe 53 degrees Fahrenheit, exactly.
And of course, what would a ghost-busting kit be without electromagnetic field detectors, or in paranormal parlance,
I've been saying it for years.
ghost meters? Could indicate a presence not necessarily of this world.
It's working.
Okay.
I've got a good feeling about this. What's this called again? A ghost?
Electromagnetic field detector.
Health inspector, checking the champion of meat.
The divining rods are gone! Oh, they're right there. They're right there.
If you have any questions throughout the evening, feel free to ask. Not even necessarily of me.
Jeff, you're out there. Where did you put my mower?
Around the back.
Oh, back at where?
Your mum's house.
Back at Mum's house. All right. Thanks. Mum's passed on. Can you ask Mum for where she put it? He'll get back to me. He'll get back to me on that. So look, I was sad that he died, but like, it was just annoying. I didn't know where he left the mower. He'd borrowed it. And he's not even from Queanbeyan. I don't know what he'd be doing. To be honest, he's from Eltham in Melbourne. So. Anyway, we should move on. Hey, any of you guys seen Jeff? He had my mower. I can't get his mower. I'm sorry. I was going to ask him if they could keep the grass short until I find it. But...
Where's your meter?
Hey?
Where's your meter? Keep it out. She's here.
Who?
Not me.
Oh, mate.
Keep it out.
I don't know what's going on here. All I know that there's one of those mysterious abandoned shopping trolleys at the end here. that wasn't there half an hour ago. That's the great mystery of Queanbeyan.
Ghost trolley.
Oh yeah, that's going off.
We generally have some type of activity when we are in this particular position, and it seems for quite good reason. It's borne witness to everything from floods to murder.
Yeah, right. Who got murdered here?
Well, there's a few different stories, unfortunately, but the most recent occurred in 2005.
Oh, that's not long ago.
Not long at all.
What are you doing? Nick's making this go. Yeah. Yeah, all right. No, not now. I'm on a ghost tour. Yeah. Yeah. But they're talking about your murder. Yeah. Yeah, I'll get back to you. All right.
A bloodied palm print on the railing here and pools of blood led to the tragic discovery of a man's body down below. And unfortunately, it was later proved that he'd been thrown off the bridge while still alive, though beaten so badly he didn't stand a chance.
That's what council elections are like here.
And he's beeping in your pocket, mate.
It's going full on. Yeah.
It's going full on.
Yeah. You'll be right, Tim. You'll be fine. Yeah, just stay away from the suspension bridge. Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Queanbeyan's been subjected to a dozen major flood events in the course of its recorded history. This bridge was virtually completely destroyed, just being left a mangled wreck.
Yeah.
What's going on there?
This is off the
How's
hook.
Michelle's going off there as
Whatever it
well?
is.
How's this going
It
when
was, but
when she stepped up here?
You're
I've
being
not
greedy.
been. The science has not been explained to me yet.
Ghost greedy.
Electromagnetic field.
Electric magnet
Google
field. Google it. Okay.
Dr. Google.
There are some who suggest that it's nothing more than the product of an overactive imagination, but there could be something more to it after all.
It seems to go off more when it's down near my groin. I'm not joking. When I pull it out, it's okay. But when I put it in there, it's like, hello. Well, I'll leave it out here for a while. Okay, sorry. It is true though. Every time I do that, it goes, whoa, hello.
It's like I'm not anywhere near him,
Yeah.
so.
Your temperature just rose, Nichole.
Am I blushing?
Okay, here we go.
Young fella, we'll call him Stephen, came to town to take up a job with a local law firm that hadn't worked out for him. So while he was looking for something more suitable, he took on a job down at Coles, and to save himself a bit of money, when he finished his late shifts, he'd walk home from work. One night when he was crossing this bridge quite late at night, when he happened to cross paths with a young woman whose name badge declared her to be Sally and that she was a Woolworths employee. Aware of the lateness of the hour, he didn't try to strike up a conversation with her at that time, or when he saw her on and off sort of over the next few weeks, until finally he'd worked up enough courage that he was going to ask her if they could meet somewhere apart from the middle of this bridge when he didn't see her again for a time. In the meanwhile, he bumped into one of his neighbours who asked him how he was getting on and whether he'd had a chance to meet any of the locals. When Stephen replied that yes, he had in fact met a fellow traveller here in the middle of the bridge, he was met with a most chilling look. And his neighbour simply asked him, was her name Sally? 5 years earlier, Sally Hayworth had vanished after last being seen in this spot on her way home from work.
Sally, everyone.
Sally seems to like you.
Sally likes you.
She does like me. Yeah.
Shall we go on?
Yeah. All right.
Nichole's got competition.
That's her trolley for sure.